Aloha! Hey guys, it's been a while. Yeah, sorry for my long time away. I, had an introspective phase or whatever you want to call it. I was just, being more focused on other things than YouTube Magic. I got a little bit burned out about it, I suppose. Didn't really enjoy it that much anymore, and then just, put my focus elsewhere. Yeah. So that's about that. I can't really promise you any consistency as of right now. I have the World Championship coming up in a month, and that's going to be standard and limited. So I figured I'm going to put some time into, trying various strategies. I haven't really played much since BOROS standard came out. So I'm not even familiar with the decks that were there before Dustmourne. I'm a little familiar with them, but not like deeply. So I figured, hey, I want to try some of these decks. I want to try some of the various things that are going on, and why not doing so while sharing it with an audience here on YouTube? So here I am, and we'll see about the future. Winter is coming, means there's a lot more time to spend at home. So maybe we're gonna do more videos when I'm back from Vegas. We'll see about that. No promises, no promises. All right. What do we have in front of us? This is a deck that doesn't have many new cards as of right now. Maybe I'll make some changes, who knows. But it is a fairly new deck. If you count me as a Bloomborough noob, because it does have Caretaker's talent, and then Fountainport as sort of 12 pretty big new additions that help, that make this red-white token deck even exist. And so the metagame, I thought to myself, it was like pretty heavy on red aggressive decks right now, and maybe then some black mid-range decks like Dimir, Golgari that sort of attack the red aggression very well. And this deck, theoretically, I mean, it looks kind of nice against aggro. It has cheap removal, 11 cheap spot removal spells. It has Sunfall, and it has this token theme to generate its own value. So I figured this could be good in a metagame full of aggro, and also in a metagame of black midrange, because black midrange is not very good at dealing with Caretaker's talent necessarily, and like this token output from Fountainport and just a bunch of removal spells to kill Glissa and Deep Cavern Bat and Sunfall to take care of stuff. So yeah, we'll see how this works out in the end, I guess. Anything else we have to talk about? Maybe the High Noon. High Noon is a card that has been making a huge impact in Pioneer. Been seeing a lot of play in Pioneer, and so I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to see maybe this is also good in this format. It seems good against these like prowess decks, right? Hardfire Hero, pump, kill you, right? They can only play one spell a turn at that point, which might be really annoying for them. And this deck makes good use, even if you can't, like, for example, like Carrot Cake. I can play Carrot Cake, it's my only spell for the turn, but then I can pass the turn and have Lightning Helix up on turn 4. Or I can crack the cake, or I can use my Fountainport. I have a lot of instants on one hand. Like we have 11, 13? Not 13. 13 instants, so that works well with High Noon. And then we have some cheaper spells and so on and so on. And we can even use our mana in Fountainport ways if we need to. All right, yeah, this is the main deck. I'm not super sure on like this Planeswalker split here or Urabrask. You could play the 4th Forge, but I figured that in a metagame with a bunch of aggro, the Forge isn't at its finest. So I have like some virtues in there, and just a mix of token generators here. Let's see how the Overlord does. A couple Planeswalkers, and then the sideboard we have 4 Pyroclasm. One reason to play red. I mean, this card is just phenomenal against the aggressive decks. The 4th Forge, 2 Beza, 2 Destroy Evil, 3 Skrelv Scythe. I'm not sure about this one. I want it against like Domain, against like other control decks. That was my thought behind it. And then we have 2 Loran, which seems excellent, especially with all the Overlords running around. And just, yeah, Loran just seems like in a better spot than ever. Then 1 more Planeswalker here, also against the controlling deck, to have something against sweepers, of course. And yeah, we have 4 Sunken Citadel, 4 Fountainport, 3 Demolition Field, pretty heavy, kind of reminiscent of the mono white mid-range decks with like Vetting Announcement and Wandering Emperor and Reckoner Bankbuster that had a window of time where they were popular and kind of good. They were also relying on a lot of colorless lands to get the job done. Sunken Citadel wasn't legal back then either, so yeah. Now we have this nice mana base for this BOROS deck with a light splash of red, of course. Here, Lightning Helix might be a little tricky to cast with 7 colorless lands. I guess we'll see about that. All right, well, that's BOROS mid-range BOROS tokens, whatever you're going to call it. Let's hop into some games, shall we? I'd love to play first. The season has just reset, so back to gold. I was in diamond before. Yeah. Me not being in Mythic can I like tell you how much I'm playing these days. Not very much. Yeah, I think Caretaker's talent is sort of I think I'm gonna actually keep that. Caretaker's talent is one of the best cards in this deck, I think. Absolute MVP. Black and white. We're in the gold. Oh, it's Reanimator. Okay. Reanimator might be a little bit problematic. Like, what you don't want to play against, of course, is decks that go just crazy over the top. For the Valgaroth, I do have Sunfall. They're already discarding cards, so maybe they have the 4-mana Reanimate already at the ready. I don't have any graveyard hit. Right. That's the one thing my sideboard is missing. Yeah, I probably should have some. I don't know how popular these decks are, but... Okay, the Torch could technically kill the Lily. I could just ditch the Forge. Could have also ditched the Cake. Well, ditching the Forge paid off. When it gets sacrificed, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. They discarded a cut down. I guess I'm happy about that. Let me think. I do want to level this up, I think. Let's do that first then. Yep. Okay. And then I attack over here. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the Cake. Because it's gonna give me a pretty hefty attack force next turn. I think a second Get Lost is not needed. And then I'm gonna upkeep, sack a Cake, kill off the Lily. This way I get another rabbit and draw a card, doing it in the upkeep. And now I have 4 rabbits that I can give 2/2 next turn, which attacks for 12. It's pretty good. And a Sunfall. And I don't need that. So much scrying. Well, BOROS deck, a lot of card selection. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. But I discarded Valgaroth, sure thing. Let's get frisky, put this on white, and swing. Yeah, I mean, Valgaroth, I guess I can sack various permanents to kill it. Maybe you have lethal that way. They have 2 mana up. Looks like they have something. Oh no, they don't. Okay. Well then I can just sack. I need another permanent, I guess. That does the trick. That does the trick pretty well. Right. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. Yes. Okay. Alright, I would have to sack this, and I guess this. Perfect. Easy. I paid a tribute. Net you for 12. Nice. That worked pretty well. No graveyard hate though. Okay, what are we doing? I guess we're cutting torches. High noon doesn't seem great here, honestly. Sunfall gets rid of Valgarov, which, you know, reasonable. Helix doesn't seem great either. I think I'm gonna play Hive here. I'm gonna play Elspeth. I'm gonna play the Forge. I'm gonna play 2 Destroy Evil. And now I have 3 slots left. I guess I'm gonna play Loran to kill the vault. And then what else? Helix, Torch, Beza. No. High Noon. They don't seem like they're double spelling that much. Oh, they have Overlord in the deck as well. I guess Overlord is a nice mixture of being reasonable to cast and also a nice thing to reanimate. Just Helix. Alright. Alrighty. I really like, I don't know, something is cool about reanimation. I really like just that type of archetype. Maybe because I'm not tired of it. It's like it just hasn't really existed in a while. Like a good reanimation deck. Like these Cruelty of Gigs, red-black Carnosaur decks. Yeah, I think this is a bit too mopey. 2 Sunfalls and Eternal Wonder, it's like very expensive. The Forge could do the trick in itself. It's close. I think if like the 1 Sunfall would be a 3 mana card, or you know, something cheap, I maybe would keep, but I don't know. I think I can do better. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. I guess I'm gonna ditch a removal spell. Which one will I take away? I guess just to destroy evil. It's just less flexible. If they have Liliana or something. Did I put this on white or red? I don't have that much red in my deck left at this point. I just have the Forge and the 1 Helix. I already have a red land in my hand. I'm just gonna put it on white. I mean, I guess I get punished if I draw exactly Forge turn 3. Oh, there goes my Skrelv's Hive. I guess. I'm not sure if I should keep that, honestly. It's like now I want to make a Fountainport fish anyways. Bitter Triumph is a neat removal spell for like black reanimator deck. We're just porting. I have Demolition Field, I guess. For theirs. Just what the doctor ordered. So now I could draw a card or I could play Carrot Cake. Probably best to just cake it up. Get a little bit more board presence. And scry. Nope. Cake. On surface level, I would not have thought this is playable, but I guess it does enough. It does enough. It's quite nice with Torch the Tower. Right? That's a nice synergy. Besiege the Mirror. Ooh. They're using the fish to besiege me. Okay. Do I trade? Sure. Caretaker's Talent would be a nice one. Skrelv's Hive, okay. These flyers are really nice against planeswalkers. That wasn't very well thought out, was it? I could have just let it sit there. Okay, that was clearly a punt. Yeah, sorry about that, guys, I guess. Well, now we have to find Sunfall. Yikes. Yikes. I guess I'm gonna... What's the best course of action? There's my own Overlord. Okay. Yeah, that was clear punt. Clear punt, of course. So the thing is, like, if I now have my own Overlord, I take 8, I go to 6. This gets exiled if I kill it now. Go to 6 and then make some tokens, gain some life. Alright, fine. I could just chump block this and then sack the cake end of turn to gain some life and then hopefully find Sunfall, sort of make Sunfall my only out. But I guess I can beat this now because I have Overlord myself. Okay. No creature, okay. I also lose life from that, that's not good. Ooh. That is good though. I can choose, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Let's do it, I guess. Should I attack all? They're gonna block my Loran. They have a Restless Fortress. Oof, I didn't see that. So they can put me to 0. No, I can chump block the fortress potentially. They also have these map tokens, so they can grow the insect. I'll leave him with 1 insect. And then they have the fortress. It's exactly 5, so that they can put me to 3, and then 1 map token hits a thing, and I just die. All right, fine. I will just do this then. Wait, I didn't draw a card. I already drew a card from a Skrelv's Hive, correct? So they're playing all these Overlords and then they're playing Besiege to sacrifice them, yeah. It's a neat little synergy, especially this one with the Besiege. It's very nice. You can just fetch the Rise and get the creature back. So I'm essentially at 8 life with the cake. No. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Do I draw an extra card? Sure. Maybe they don't see that I have the cake. Maybe they're thinking they got lethal here. The rest on top. Bin it, okay. Mill no creatures, no Valgaroth on the top. I don't think I need that. Okay. So I have 8 mana. This can flicker creatures or artifacts. How do I kill them the quickest? Maybe just make samurai tokens, double strikers?
Made it just in time. Show them the edge of your blade.
This is where I don't get to draw a card with it. I could have gone like Forged Cake and then maybe sack the cake to draw cards. But yeah, I'm this way I'm gonna get lost to Balemark, of course. And then I just have to like really quickly kill them, I think, because otherwise they're gonna just keep every turn from now on. They will probably return a fatty. Like they're sitting on them in hand, so they're gonna discard one now. Yeah. Get lost. Get out of here. Ooh. Okie dokie. Oh, exiling a lot of your own stuff as well there. How do we proceed? I guess we just do this. No. Maybe. Yes. Yes. I guess I can get these things back if I want to with the get lost. So I have 4, 6, 9 mana, so I can go this, and flip this. Actually. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So now I can cake end of turn and then draw the virtue and then cast the virtue. Yeah, I guess I'll do it in response. Otherwise it gets exiled. Maybe I even have lethal? I haven't made the math yet. Okay, so this is 2 power. This is double strike, 8 power, 11, 14. Yeah, it's lethal.
sharp.
This deck can kill quite quickly. I guess who needs graveyard? Who needs graveyard interaction when you can just kill the thing? They were at 16, I just like boom, killed them. I like that. I like that. Alright. Good showing. I would say this, you would think this is a bit of a tougher matchup, I guess. Maybe the black-white deck is just not that great. But yeah, just inherently, I can see the structure of the deck, especially if you draw the talent. I feel like the deck is a good amount weaker if you don't draw the talent. That card seems very important. Okay, okay. I mean, this is workable. Hedge maze. Hedge maze, hedge maze, hedge maze. Okay. Hopefully my opponent has only a few basics in their deck. That would be nice. Cavern of Souls on Avatar. We're playing against Domain. Should just get lost that. In case they have the Avatar here. They're gonna draw an extra card. Yeah, this is the matchup I don't want to face, I think. Tranquil Frill back in the main. Ooh, another beanie. This is the one matchup I don't want to face. I want to play against aggressive decks. I want to play against fair mid-range decks. Not against Domain. There's the Overlord. Well, maybe they don't have leyline binding. Maybe these fortresses can get there. Helix. They have Frillback in the main deck already. It's unusual. If you have any ideas what this deck could do to fight this matchup better, let me know. I'd be curious. This is just a new version of the main with the Overlord and stuff. Ay. Don't like this. They didn't make a land drop, so they have 7 spells in hand. They can blow up the everywhere token, I guess. I have to be resourceful here, I think. I can't just... I have to... The Sunfall has to be good. I have to sweep up a lot of stuff with that. Guess I can use Field again. Make their mana a little bit messy. I mean, theoretically, my deck can grind very well. Like, especially with the Fountainports. I feel like I just have a bunch of Sunfalls. I can sweep a lot of things. With Fountainport, I can continuously draw cards. I don't think this is good enough here. So, like, maybe you can go toe-to-toe with Domain for a while. But, you know, like, 4 Herd Migration, 3 Atraxa, Archangels, and then Beanstalk to just never run out of gas. Tricky. Just insta block. Don't take damage. Okay. I thought they might not block. You know, Torch the Tower is a card I could easily have in my hand. Again, as I said, I have to be resourceful here. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. I guess you need, like, what do you do against that? You need, like, destroy all enchantments, all artifacts. This is what you gotta do these days against the main. They look like this. This is like a very good card in a grindy matchup. Make two annoying guys. Just really strong. This domain's so much value generating. Yeah, keep playing. I doubt I have a shot. Second Thrillback. This is a really unusual version of the main. I have not seen this before. Maybe it's already common knowledge. Maybe I'm just not up to date, but like, very interesting. Thrillbacks in the main deck, I guess just to fight the mirror match. To blow up stuff. I could get frisky for 6. I'll try, I guess. I feel like it's just gonna die to a Sunfall or something, but yeah. Maybe I get lost. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Damn. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. So we're doing completely new stuff. Interesting. Virtue of Persistence in there too. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is an insane combo, of course. Like Zur with Leyline Binding and Overlord is a pretty crazy combo. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Also with the other Overlord, I guess. Yeah, that's just really good. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I dig it. Okay. Torch goes. Helix goes. High Noon goes. My High Noon tech. Just not good enough. Loran, Skrelv Hive. Maybe you just need more enchantment removal. Archangel. Yeah. More like there's no farewell anymore. So there's a split card, right? That says for 2 mana draw a card, green black, and 6 mana destroy all enchantments, all artifacts. That seems good against my opponent, but it's a very specific card that's only good against domain, I guess, or only like especially good against that version of domain. I guess I can play this just for fun. Maybe it will annoy them. Pyroclasm for the 2/1 tokens while I'm playing the token deck myself. Classic move. I'll play one of these. The deck can actually reasonably well play lockdown as well, right? Temporary lockdown. It doesn't hit any of the overlords, doesn't hit the Zor, the enchanter, just hits Beanstalk and the tokens. I'll work with this. This is probably the type of best hand you want in this matchup on the play. Skrelv's Hive into Caretaker's Talent. If I draw the land. Maybe I can afford to play more Elegant Parlor. Not sure. I think I'm gonna go with the Hive. Just higher upside play, get that going. Sure, I could play talent at the cake and try to hit the talent on turn 3. But getting some poison damage going faster, and also if I draw an untapped land here, I'm good anyways. Okay. More black, I guess, to facilitate the Zor. Could theoretically keep up Get Lost in case I'm scared of what's it called? Temporary lockdown. Kind of like the idea of that. What now? Blow this up so I can continue attacking. Probably not. I think maybe I'll just use the cake so I can have more chances of finding a land. So I really would like to find a land here. It's unfortunate. Opponent might be having mana problems. Yep. Again, the land, not finding the land here is just a bit brutal. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, I think I'm just way too behind at this point to have a chance in this game. Yeah, I mean, this is also not a good matchup for this type of strategy. So then missing a bunch of land drops, of course, won't help. But I'm intrigued what I see over there. It's a lot of black mana though, and not a lot of black cards. I'm interested how they built this deck. I mean, well, not say I'm interested in how they built this deck, but I'm wondering if it's correct the way they did. Nissa is a good one too. Yeah, they're pretty well prepared here. Well, I'm gonna kill the Nissa, jump block twice, and then hopefully Sunfall. What's the best? Ooh, sorry about that. What's the best second use case? Sorry, what do I use with the other 2 mana? I guess just crack the cake. I guess if I get lucky. No, I guess I do crack the cake, I think. Ah, no, that was wrong. No, that was wrong. I should have used this first. And then if I draw an untapped land, I can then in their turn crack the cake and draw another card. Yeah. I mean, this way I would have drawn the Archangel. So I wouldn't have had the untapped land here because I don't get the scry. I guess, yeah, anyways. But yeah, now making a token doesn't really make any sense. So I'm just gonna just kill the Nissa. I think I should just kill the Nissa. The Nissa, these things are forests, yeah. So, yeah. The Nissa is dangerous there. That's 6 forest, that's 6+6 in trample. Yeah. I feel like if these overlords are actually dominant, like Frillback, Loran, Nissa, all these cards that sort of have it built in to blow up artifacts and enchantments are gonna be, yeah, quite good. Jace. Well, they fit everything in there. They have Archangel, they have Jace. I haven't seen Herd Migration yet. Maybe they don't run that. I presume if they run Zur the Enchanter, they probably have 4 overlords of each. Right. And then they have like a couple Zurs. They put on Angel. Okay, there's the Jace. What you gonna do with that? Just mill me for 15? Okay. Strong. I mean, oh, that's the Jace they had in hand, so they have another Jace coming, so they have the mill 30 coming. Okay. Yeah. Their mana base would be pretty awful without the Overlord providing them with mana. Alright, I mean, I have to Sunfall. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe if they only have 2 Jaces in their list, maybe, I can win. Maybe. I'm gonna be at 28 cards right now, so the minus 15 down to 13. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Okay. Beanstalk with Binding is pretty strong. I guess my opponent has all this Durdle stuff. The question sort of is for them, are they beating the aggressive decks? Are they beating good old Heartfire Hero? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like they do, but maybe they have a good plan, maybe a good sideboard plan. Okay, they do have Herd Migration. If you have Herd Migration, like, I don't know, why wouldn't you play, instead of the Jaces, play the Recruiter? And just one-shot people for 10 mana. With the Haunt guy, you get extra ramp and stuff. Just a thought, But I think I'm good here. I mean, yeah, we can continue, we can survive another turn or whatever, but 12 cards in library, my opponent's going to be able to probably, yeah, put enough out there that I won't be able to win until I deck. Yeah. All right, GG's domain. Cool list. I'd love to play first. Okay. Tentacle Sanctum. What's going on over there? So that's a weird start. It's like when you're playing fast lands, it usually means that you're playing an aggressive deck. Right? But I guess they're just playing some banned value pile. Put on the pressure. 4 power on 2 bodies flying in the air. I mean, this is for 4 mana really not that embarrassing. And then later on you get the big boy. Or you just cast it for 7 mana in the late game. I mean, this card is good. This card is just clean good. It's 2/1 flyers. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now it gets weird. A little bit of a budget list, I suppose. Oh, this has reach. Oh my god. Oh my god, Arne. Yeah. No, yeah. It does have reach. Oh no, they're gonna flicker it now. What's this? Okay, they're gonna smite me. Okay, sure. Yeah, sorry. I forgot about the reach part. Missed 2 damage, I guess. The emblem part not that effective from this Planeswalker. Yeah, not the greatest card ever. But the options are slim since Emperor is gone. You have like Jaya. Ooh, draw 5? What's happening? Are we gonna bounce some stuff? Are we gonna copy the Konok? Oh my god. What did I run into? What is this? Just a pile of cards. Copying Cornucopia. Okay, this is... I mean, I just wanted to play against aggressive decks and mid-range decks. I guess I'm not... my opponent didn't sign up for the mid-range or aggro strategy. They're doing some over-the-top weird stuff. And I'm gonna be their victim, potentially, here. Yeah, more boys. Fountainport would be really nice here. We didn't really see the Fountainport power yet. I think that card is one of the reasons why this deck is actually pretty good. You just never run out of gas. It's sort of like your Reckoner Bankbuster built into your mana base. It is so far this looks like just cards I have in my trade binder. But yeah, it could be just, yeah, exactly. It could be something like that. You know, and like that's enough. It's my deck. Oh, I love it. So what is this? A bunch of... Oh, they copied that. Nice. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, I have a Sunfall at least. Okay, what is this about? I'm just gonna draw some cards, I guess, yeah. Ah, I can prevent that. It's a pretty big... I mean, if they're running out of gas, I could theoretically win. I mean, my board is pretty good at this point. But they do gain a lot of life as well, but maybe they're just flooding out, who knows. I guess I could have get lost at my own Overlord there, but that wouldn't have been good. The Sunfall was at the ready, so what I did was good. Good old doppelgang. Good old doppelgang. Kinda decent with the overlords as well. If you go turn 4 overlord and then turn 5 doppelgang your overlord, that's a pretty decent play. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to beat. Yes. First of all, you should never copy the one that I can sacrifice. Yeah, I obviously have to kill this though. I can't sack that. Alright, so you have a demolition field times what? Times 3? Times 3. They have what? Get lost on my planeswalker? Okay. If they do it in the upkeep, they gain extra life. They didn't want to do that either. They gain a lot more life actually, because they have more cornucopias as well. I guess if they just flood out, I win. At some point. High noon. Don't think so. His high noon card has not looked impressive. It's okay. That's what we try stuff for. I think because I have so many map tokens, I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper. Kinda don't want to use my Surveil when there are all these demolition fields. But maybe they're not gonna use them. No, they are. They're using it in response to the Surveil. Okay, my opponent not making the most logical decisions there. Alright, we got 12. Oh, I guess that Helix would have actually cut the clock short by 1 turn. Oh, never mind. Can it target itself? Ah, they can target itself even. There's so much life gain. I mean, my opponent's deck is just gonna get absolutely destroyed by any red aggressive deck, obviously. But yeah, they ran into the BOROS mid-range pile that is super slow at killing. And have doppelgangs, which is just the most ridiculous, like one of the best cards. Okay, whatever. I mean, I think I might just concede the entire match and just, yeah, let's not waste our time here. This is just stupid. This is obviously not a learning experience for me. It's not a great viewing experience if you see me play against some random, super random deck that's obviously great against this deck. But that's, you know, never going to be good in the wild out there. Alright, it's a bit bugged. Okay, let's see you in the next match. Play first. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna try it. Finally have some Fountainport. Okay, there's the red aggressive deck I wanted to get paired against. Let's see what this High Noon can assemble here, can do. I guess the ley line allows them to copy, so it doesn't affect. I guess they can deal me a lot of damage still here. I could have blown up the ley line, I guess. Okay, that's the only spell for the turn. Well, second High Noon doesn't do shoot. I would have loved to draw red source there, not gonna lie. Interesting. Playing it slow. Just want to preserve my life total. I hope I just draw 2 lands into the Sunfall. I don't even think I should tap out there, honestly. I probably should just pass. I kind of reluctantly just clicked on the card and played it, but I should just pass. Because now they can give double strike to this and pump it up. I'm probably just dead. And if I have 2 mana up, you know, I can at least represent the get lost. So yeah. Yeah, this High Noon card, you know, doesn't seem that effective here either. I'm wondering if I should even board it out. Maybe I shouldn't. Whoa. You're not pumping your mouse? You don't have any pump spells? You didn't cast a single spell that turn? I'm like surprised. High Noon does make things a little bit awkward. Like, they can't proactively cast a spell here. They will just do this weird game. I mean, it does look kind of nice here, to be fair. Okay, I guess that's fine. Now I can, like, jump block. And they would have to make a move first. And if they make a move, I can torch. But I'm at 6 life, and they still have to copy Leyline. Yeah. Well. I'm probably gonna die. Because, like, if they have 1 Monstrous Rage, I'm dead. If they don't have a Monstrous Rage, if they don't have anything to give trample, then I might be okay. I needed to draw the untap land there instead of the Carrot Cake. Oh, and I can't cast a spell no more. Right. Okay. Huh. Yeah, if they have Monstrous Rage for the mouse, I die. Oh, they gave it trample. What? What does it say? To a player. This does not have trample. This does not give trample. That's the only spell they can cast this turn. They should have given that 6+0. That would have killed me. It wouldn't have killed me, to be fair, because I have free life here, but would have put me to 1, and then I can't cast my Sunfall. Yeah, opponent just I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe they forgot about the High Noon. Weird game. Very weird game. Yeah, maybe High Noon is a card that you cannot play 3 copies of. Oh, I got a 1. That's funny. Okay. I mean, the High Noon, I like it. I can't say I don't like it. Now they're again forced to make a move, and then I can just respond. I mean, yeah, it is pretty annoying for them, I think. But maybe it's not a card you have 3 times in your deck. Maybe just 2 copies is fine. Nah? What do you say? What do you do? Play one of your tricks? That one. Yeah. I will cast Lightning Helix, I guess. I could cast Torch as well. Nah, I think I'm just gonna use this. Buffer my life total a little bit, you know. So now they have to put it on this. Oh yeah. So I could have torched. Then they have to put the turn inside out on this because it has to target something. No? Oh, you may choose new targets. Oh, never mind. Okay, so they can leave that same target. Okay, fair enough. Could have played Forge there. Why didn't I do so? Don't actually know. Don't actually have an answer for that. This was a very weird game. So that's 16, I put him to 11. And put him to 8. And then as a 2 turn. And they can play 1 spell now. I'm just gonna kill it. Yep. I mean, yeah, High Noon is good against this deck over there. I can tell. Like that's obvious. Like it really annoyed them. But yeah, I mean, the format is not only about the red deck, right? So it's like, and as you could tell, the second High Noon just does nothing, kind of, right? So, okay. I think Elspeth can go, Wanderer can go, Virtue can go. I think Overlord might be fine. Do I want Loran for the ley line? I think I do want Pyroclasm. I think I want Beza. The forge, maybe just cut all the forges. Like, I think with Fountainport, you're gonna be okay with the talent. You have Carrot's Cake still. Like, of course, at some point, you have to be aware that you maybe turn your deck into a non-functional deck. But I think because of Fountainport, that's enough synergy with the talent. Maybe the Archangel, just have something that pumps out lifelinkers. So, yeah. I mean, this deck was a thing already in Bloomborough Standard, right? And it didn't have Wandering Emperor. So, you can't really bring the argument, oh, it doesn't have Wandering Emperor, this deck's not good, right? You can't really say that. It was never had Wandering Emperor in the first place. But yeah, I guess imagine if you had Caretaker's talent, Vetting Announcement, and Wandering Emperor in the same format. Which you can do in Explorer / Pioneer, I suppose. You can have that. If you want to. Turn 2 Swiftspear. I'm just gonna high noon it up again. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna Pyroclasm. I changed my mind. So they did not choose to play a 1-drop. That was very weird. They must have had one of them. Anyways, it happened. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna high noon. I always draw them in duos. Yeah, I mean, you do want to have one. That's why I didn't want to cut it. Dev, pick your poison. Nice. All right. Fair enough. Now you're gonna kill me. Okay, that's not killing me. Deal me what, 4 more and get a 2/2? No. 2 cards left. Yeah, I'm just gonna put maybe they messed up, maybe they wanted to do that. Just punted. A little awkward here with the mana situation. 2 cards left. Kind of want to blow this up, but if they have another turn inside out, yeah, I think it's worth it though. I really have to get more colored mana. Could also just play High Noon again. It's reasonable. Play High Noon, what are they gonna do? Make this a free power and then deal me 8, put me to 6. I don't really care. If they're playing green, we just saw 1 green card, I guess. I don't know, we saw 2 green cards. Pick your poison and Snakeskin Veil. I mean, that's a pretty average splash, I suppose. Pretty common. Okay, that's it, yeah. That's it. Just cake it up. Hardcast Leyline. Get in there. Okay, block. Okay, trade. All right. There you go. My carrot cake traded for the 1/1. And you have another one. Nice. I guess I'll kill it. And then I'll overload it up and start my aggression. I'm a fan of the Overlord. What can I say? I don't know. I like that card. Seems good. It's powerful. Hard not to be good. You know what I mean? Hard not to be good. Get 2/2/1 flyers. Like, that's going to be fine against control. That's going to be fine against mid-range, likely. Oh, a second enchantment. I guess the Overlord has to go. Don't need you no more. You've done your duty. Against aggro, you get 2 blockers. Don't have an answer for that. Alright, you got me. I guess that's something you should anticipate, and that's why you should bring in Loran, perhaps. One's at 15. You always have this 5 damage as well, which is kind of neat. I guess I'm just gonna make the cake. I was thinking about the Fountainport, but I messed up there though. I should have... Wrong sequencing. In any case, they're on a 2-turn here. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the Overlord. It's difficult to be bad. It's very difficult to be bad. It's obviously super strong in the late game. And then turn 4, pretty fine. Pretty fine card. Reminds me a little bit of like Lingering Souls. I think we're gonna see a lot of that card, of this Overlord. Yeah. I think we got him. I mean, I need a removal spell now at instant speed, which is unlikely to be in the deck. They foretold. I could have played that as a blocker, actually. That would have saved them. But no, they just killed themselves. High Noon, again, striking. Alright, well, it gives me some satisfaction, at least. That the High Noon idea wasn't completely crazy. You know, to be fair, it wasn't even my idea, right? I just, like, copy-pasted what was going on in Pioneer, because that card is very popular in that format right now. I think it could be a fine 2-off, you know. It also randomly hits the Auto Storm deck, or like decks that just play a bunch of instants. I don't know. Decks that just, it can randomly hit other people too, right? Not just the aggressive decks. But yeah, we saw it to be very effective there. So that's cool. All right. Well, again, this deck might be a little bit too one-dimensional, I suppose. If the metagame is like 30% domain, 30% aggro, 30% mid-range. Difficult call to make to play a deck like this, right? Because, you're just gonna run 30% of the time into something like domain. You know, and domain is a stand-in for matchups that are just not good. You know what I mean? Like, of course, the meta is not gonna. That was just an example of a metagame that is not a realistic metagame, but that, you know, could be bad for this deck. So yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it's very early to say about anything. It's early to say what is good really in this format, I would say, or at least I can't really say that much. I would have to play more and get more into it, and yeah, see what's going on. All right, well, that was video by me, Arne Huschenbeth. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any deck ideas I should try, or any other yeah, wishes or things you have to say about this deck, about the metagame and standard, and so on and so on. Alright guys, peace out, until next time.